Alrighty, y'all. Hope y'all having a great Easter, a great Resurrection Sunday. Going to come up in here and ask you guys some questions. No, I'm not going to stand. All right. Okay, so, Coach, I'm Henry Jackson. So, how does it feel that when you guys dropped 23 points on the worst team in the league and the pros, you dropped like 23 points to honor your late son who passed away at 23 years old? So, how does it feel? Oh, I almost broke the table. I don't want to put a dent in it. So, how does it feel? So, it feels good because you know that I have four sons because I have my oldest son, Harry Jackson, who plays basketball for the Fire Bros, and I have two twins, like two of my sons that are twins, Chris Jackson and the late Peter Jackson, and I have my youngest son, Jamie Jackson, who plays for the Denver Powers. So here's the thing: three of my younger sons play baseball. One of my oldest sons play basketball. So Harry Jackson, he plays basketball. Jamie Jackson, Peter Jackson, and Jamie Jackson, they play baseball. Because I became a father of raising these guys to play sports. Because when I got the news on April 5th of 2025 last year and heard that my son died from a gunshot wound from a fight with Ian Murray from the Danger Boys, because I was heartbroken, I was sad, I was crying because that was one of my sons that died because we had to like drop 23 points tonight, even though if it was for the New York Birds, they probably dropped 23 points for themselves, but we had to drop 23 points against the pros and not make them score so we can honor the number of Peter Jackson, and we got the job done. Alrighty. So Henry Fields, how does it feel for you to try to be back into like the MVP conversation column? So it feels really, really good because I was like hitting the ball accurate, all that type of stuff, and I was running just to help get our team some points because we were playing against probably a team that's probably going to be rebranded soon because if the more games they lose, the closer they can get replaced by a new team. Because we had to do something, we got to drop like a lot of points. I mean, we wanted to break the record of the Fire Bros who hold on to 25 points, but it felt like 23 is where we had to stop to honor Chris Jackson's brother, Peter Jackson. So it felt like we did the outcome. We were hitting the ball really well, and Mark Donnelly, our pitcher, he was pitching really well. It's just everything. Like we needed to hit the ball right and accurate, and our fielders need to stop the pros from scoring any points because crazy how they didn't score any points throughout the first 2 weeks of the since the BWS started. They're almost like the evil zebras of 2024, like 2 years ago. That team that was like abandoned and forgotten, and they didn't score 2 points until like week three, and that's it. Like we had to drop those 23 points. We had to hit it accurate and all that type of stuff. All right, now to the man himself, Chris Jackson. So, how did you feel about hitting that game ending home run to honor your late brother, your twin brother, Peter Jackson? So, the way that I had to end the game with a um, game-ending home run. It had to be like the icing on the cake to it, the cherry on top, because I had to hit a home run for my late brother that died last year because I did not want to let him down. So the only way to make him proud was hitting the game-ending home run to put the score up from 22 to 23 and to get 23 points honored in his name, because I can win it all. Like if our team is just even more powerful, because last week the basketball team for us dropped 76 points against the Red Rabbits during the comeback, and now we got the honorary. Are you okay, Coach? Yeah, I'm fine. Are you okay? Okay, let me help you up for a second. Hold on, just cut the camera real quick. Okay, sorry, yo. He got like really emotional because he like fell because like he was praying and all that type of stuff, because he got really emotional, like I was stuttering, really emotional about my late brother Peter Jackson, because we had to drop those 23 points for his honor. And I love you, brother, and I miss you. I really miss you. All right, thank you for joining us out here, because you got your picture. Like, gonna talk next. All right. All right, Mark Donnelly. So tell us about your performance, like your pitching and all that type of stuff. So my pitching has been really good because I've been with this team for like 2 years now, because this is my third season pitching for the team, because 2024 I had a hat on and then started taking off the hat around like later in the season, because like I was getting my hair done because my sister was getting married last year and all that type of stuff, because the media were like making fun of my twin brother Joseph Donnelly, because they said he was like the worst pitcher in BWS, and then they want to bench him, because I'm like holding it down for the Donnelly family, because I know I'm talented and all that type of stuff, because Jesus has risen, and it was a special day for the Jackson family. And I hope they have a happy Easter. I hope you guys enjoy your Easter too, and get some special Easter eggs and all that type of stuff. And thank you. All right, thank you for the questions, Mark Donnelly. We'll see you when you guys playing baseball again in Week 5 against the Danger Boys, because I believe next week Coach said that our soccer team is playing against the Drum Squad. Okay, see you. Enjoy your Easter. Hail to the fighters!